Hello there everyone, your fluffy armchair Admiral Latur is back with some more hot ship action. What is going to happen if you put up together a ship that has armor made of pizza base, goes down as fast as pasta, and is named after what it sounds like one of Frutti di Mare ingredients? Well, soon we are going to find out. In today's episode, we are going to look at Regia Marina Conte di Cavour, lead ship of its own class, one of three that were built, named after Camillo Benso di Cavour, who was a very important figure in unifying Italy, in fact. Originally, she was laid down in 1910, along with two other vessels of the same class, Giulio Cesare and Leonardo da Vinci. I don't think I have to introduce these two to you, do I? As you can see on your screen, I have already built that ship for us, or at least I did my best to recreate it in the game. She was originally equipped with 13 12-inch guns, arranged in 3 triple and 2 double turrets. However, in 1933, she and one of remaining ships in her class went through a refit, and middle triple gun turret got removed, and remaining 10 guns were upgraded to 12.6 inch. For our build, I used 13-inch guns due to lack of half size calibers in the game. Her secondary armament was also changed and rearranged during refit. Eventually, she ended up with 4 3.9-inch guns and 6 4.8-inch guns, represented in my build with 4 and 5-inch guns respectively. After reconstruction, she displaced approximately 29,600 tons. However, in order to fit everything, I had to use 31,000 ton hull for that build. If I had set it up lower, as you can see on your screen, the hull would just shrink and I wouldn't be able to put everything on top of it. When it comes to propulsion, she could reach speed of up to 27 knots with geared steam turbines and boilers that could be fired both using coal and oil. There's nothing else special about propulsion of this ship. When it comes to protection, she also had nothing special. I have to admit that basically her protection was subpar compared to other nation ships. This is mostly because Italians believed that other nations won't be putting heavy fleets into Mediterranean Sea. So pretty much every single battleship, every single ship from Italian dockyards were slightly lighter than other counterparts. They've never built anything super heavy like other nations tried to do. They weren't trying to build super battleship like Japanese had. They've never built any super battleships like Americans had. They've never tried to smack bigger or way too big guns on top of their ships, because they believe that they don't need that heavy ships. And that is fully represented in pretty much every single Italian battleship. Right, continuing with the armor. Obviously, as you can see, it's not well protected, and when it comes to armor that, armor values, she only had 9.8 inch of belt armor. approximately 11-inch turret front with basically smaller amount of armor on sides and top. I've just put turret top as 4-inch, but I had no information about that, so don't take all of these values as a fully accurate. Basically, with her armor values, she was well enough protected to sustain fire from maybe 14-inch guns. Unfortunately for her, during Second World War, when she was operating after that unfortunate refit, which still left her behind the competition, other nations were already putting like 15 and 16-inch guns on top of their ships. We're talking about early 1940s after all. So enemy had a very high edge over Italian ships. Right, going further when it comes to fire control and armament. Well, we've already said that her gun caliber was quite subpar compared to competition. They were at least 2-inch below British Navy, which very often used 15-inch guns. In some of the builds they've also used 14-inch guns, but that still puts Italians far behind British in terms of firepower. I didn't have too much information about armament of that ship, apart from gun calibers and some basic informations. So some of the things that I've set up might not be exactly accurate. I gave her heavy shells to put some balance into the game. I'm not sure if Italians used heavier loads to compensate for lack of caliber. I gave her standard amount of ammunition to not increase ammunition detonation even further, considering that she was quite lightly armored. We don't need to touch torpedoes because after refit that ship didn't have any. Prior to refit, it was equipped with 18-inch torpedoes, 3 launchers in total. When it comes to propellant for ammunition, from what I know, Italians used smokeless gunpowder, which they bought prior to war, somewhere like that. And the ballistics seems to be the most accurate version of the propellants that Italians might have used. So that's why I've selected this gunpowder. When it comes to turret traverse and reload mechanisms, I haven't modified anything for that ship. And finally, when it comes to rangefinder, radio equipment and radar, I gave her the best possible stereoscopic rangefinder. I know that she was equipped with, I think, 9.7 meter stereoscopic rangefinder after 1933 refit. I'm not sure how it or where it places himself exactly on that list, because obviously developers didn't put any dates or any sizes of rangefinders that might work as a reference for me. So I just gave her the top one to represent that she just went through some sort of refit. And I also gave her advanced radio just in case she had some advanced radio equipment. I've got no information about radar, and considering that she was equipped with quite small caliber guns, that even though they had a range, they've never had actually heavy need to get fire control systems supported by radar. I believe they've never installed radar on this ship. They might have planned this, but it never happened. So that basically concludes our walk through the build. And without any further ado, let's get into the battle, shall we? So, as the battle loads, I would like to remind you that if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell button to get information every time I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to share your comments down below. Right, so I've never before said what are we going to play exactly. So we are playing a custom battle. I've set it up so we have 3 Italian Navy battleships to represent that there were 3 ships in the class. 2 of them survived until Second World War, and basically they survived even past after being repaired and stuff. One of them unfortunately sank in 1916 due to ammunition detonation, and I think the one that sank was Leonardo da Vinci. Giulio Cesare was handed to Soviets after the war as part of war reparations, and I can't remember what exactly happened with Conte di Cavour. I think she remained in Regia Marina, but obviously after armistice, well, she haven't seen any further fight. Anyway, let's get started. So, enemy is spotted to the north, which is very convenient for us, as we are already sailing in that direction. So let me put the time compression on. We should start about 20 kilometers away from the enemy, which is not that far. Let me just drop the speed to full, so we can be prepared for enemy to show up. And hopefully we can beat those 2 British battleships and 2 British heavy cruisers. Right, let me increase the time compression even further. I will drop it down as soon as we spot enemy. Okay, speed times 2, and let's observe Aurora, which is the first ship in that line. Oh, that was loud. That was actually very loud. Okay, so that's our ranging shots. My strategy for this battle will be to keep a bit of a distance. I don't want to be that far away from enemy, but for now I don't need to change my course because enemy is not exactly in my direct on my direct course. So yeah, we will try to keep a distance of at least let's say 12 to 15 kilometers. Let's have a look what enemy might have. It appears they got at least 15-inch guns that are just started to take aim at us. Yeah, enemy fired their ranging shots. Okay. We keep hitting enemy from far away, which is very good. I will change my ammunition to HE and to see if I can get better effect on the target. Because as you can see so far, most of my shells just bounced off enemy. Oh, yeah, it appears that at this range of 15 kilometers, I'm having quite decent results from HE shells, so I'm going to stick with them for now. None of my ships were hit so far, which is very good for us. Let's drop some more shells on that enemy battleship. it looks pretty good for us so far. But our dispersion is not entirely satisfying, to be fair. Enemy managed to drop our accuracy a little bit by maneuvering. We are still trying to identify what kind of enemy we are dealing with. Oh, that was a nice hit. Good. We've set some fires. We damaged main gun. So far, this battle looks pretty good for us. However, if we don't keep a proper distance from the enemy, that might actually quickly change. Oh, another few devastating hits, and enemy is clearly changing its course. We pretty much managed to reduce first enemy battleship to about half health. However, we still haven't damaged the engines, which is something I really need to happen before enemy is going to start to run. If enemy manages to turn away and run, I might not be able to catch up with them. I'm not sure how fast those British battleships are. In reality, probably well, Italian battleships would be able to catch with British battleships, because they were way faster than any of historical British construction, at least from what I know. But I'm not sure about these guys. They might actually be faster than me. We managed to reduce first enemy battleship to about a third of its health, while at the same time we haven't been hit even once, which is very good. We caused flooding to enemy, and as we can see, it has quite a good effect on enemy. Okay, we destroyed a funnel, which is going to help us a little bit. That is definitely going to impact enemy's ability to run away. Still not enough though. Wow, the flooding that we've caused seems to be really heavy, as first enemy battleship is almost sunk, or has almost sunk. Yeah, we keep dropping some more on him, and hopefully our next few salvos will have good enough effect to finish him off. If not, we might have to chase him. Okay, we caused another flooding, which is very good. We can see that enemy is going down slowly. We managed to identify it as Monarch, and she's equipped with 15-inch guns, 8-inch secondaries, 6-inch secondaries, 3-inch secondaries. Yeah, that's pretty good loads. Yeah, we've just scored quite big hits on her. Still not enough. She's running away. Currently at 11.9 kilometer. Come on, I really need you to sink already. Oh, that was way overshot. Okay, we've set some fires. Did we cause any floodings? I don't think so. Come on guys. Just sink it. Okay, enemy has started to score some hits on my vessels. One of my battleships switched fire to different targets. In fact, right now 2 of them switched fire, which is not something I like. Right, I managed to switch them all back again to that single battleship. I really need Monarch to sink before she runs away. We damaged her engines, which is good. But we need to benefit from the fact that she's just 12 kilometers away. We need to finish her off before we switch fire to those heavy cruisers. If we don't finish her off, she will run away. Okay, we caused another flooding. Another fire and flooding. Is she going down? Slowly, but she is. Another fire, come on. Again, fire. We seem to be setting up quite a lot of fires, but no actual floodings, and we need floodings. Probably AP would be better, but considering how enemy is angled, that wouldn't work so well. Enemy just started to pump some water out. We just changed our course so that we are chasing the enemy. I need to turn it back. Monarch is almost stopped, which is very good. We've just entered our maximum 5-inch gun range, or actually caught Monarch with our maximum 5-inch gun range. Aurora took some hits, but other than that, she seems to be safe. I'm just worried about those heavy cruisers, because they are equipped with torpedoes, and I'm still trying to finish off Monarch. Okay, there we go. We did it. So now we can focus fully on enemy heavy cruisers. We need to sink them before we finish off the last remaining enemy battleship, Lion. Okay, secondaries are peppering that heavy cruiser. She is on fire. She is lightly damaged so far, but we've started to drop high caliber shells on her, and it starts to look even better and better. She might actually go down due to extensive fires, as quite large part of her ship is on fire at the moment. Our secondaries are doing absolutely amazing job. Okay, we've just spotted a torpedo. I don't think we are able to avoid them fully, especially that we are in formation. I think Conte di Cavour will have to take at least one of those torpedoes. I won't be trying to avoid them, because any maneuvering will drop off my accuracy, and all of my ships are in almost perfect condition, so I'd rather take those 2 torpedoes directly. That's 1, that's 2, okay. It caused 2 floodings, which might not be the best. Switch your targets back to Essex. I want you down before you reload that torpedoes. I really hate when my ship starts to automatically switch targets. That is so annoying. Okay, we caused flooding, fires, actually multiple fires. Let's watch it. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Come on. Come on, guys, just hit him already. Well, she is going down. Come on, 1 or 2 more floodings and she should be done for. Main gun, funnel fire. Yeah, it looks good. We just need flooding. Or a good solid hit. Okay, we caused multiple floodings. She is going down. There's no way for her. Okay, that's another cruiser down. So I will just assign Enrico Dandolo to shoot at Orlando, and Conte di Cavour and Aurora will have to shoot at Lion. switch ammunition to HE. Aurora, switch fire to this guy, and Enrico, you detach, and I want you to kill Orlando. I need you to kill Orlando. Right. I guess that's going to work. I detached Enrico. Aurora and Conte are going to chase that last remaining battleship, and hopefully she won't run away. What's her max? Oh, her top speed is 18 knots. There's no chance she's gonna run away. Okay, we just destroyed casemate, caused fire. Yeah, Lion is not going to run away. So all I have to worry about is Orlando, which is heavily damaged already. I should actually be able to win this battle. It wasn't that hard. I have to admit I tried this battle before and I got completely defeated by enemy. But I guess that's a random element. One time you will just completely win this battle, the other time it will end up in massive disaster. Too bad that my hard luck continues, and when I was defeated last time, which was really exciting battle after all, and I really wanted to highlight it. Unfortunately, I forgot to switch back to the game screen, and all you could see is that initial screen that I had at the beginning of this video, and then you could just hear the voices and noises, and unfortunately I lost all that record. Anyway, we keep chasing Lion, just because our ships started to change the formation earlier on. Conte de Cavour and Aurora are trying to catch up with Lion. Still, we still haven't damaged her engines, so she's still able to actually keep running quite successfully. I see there is that new penetration value information it's the first time I'm actually paying attention to it. It's actually pretty good. So I got 50% chance to actually penetrate the armor. Side deck 82%, and ricochet chance is high. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, Orlando is getting really badly damaged. Multiple ships' secondary guns are definitely firing at her. On top of that, she's being directly targeted by Enrico Dandolo, who is using HE shells for some reason. I don't know why. But as soon as we fixed it, I believe it should go really well for us. She looks quite good though. Okay. Oh, that was a heavy one. Okay, show me that broadside, come on. Oh. A massive hit again. Yeah. She's really going down. Not much of a chances for her. Oh. have to admit that developers have really successfully like upgraded secondary guns, and now they are hitting the targets. They are dealing some damage, maybe not much, because obviously smaller caliber is still in effect, but it's doing pretty good. Right, so I will leave Enrico to shoot AP at Lion, while at the same time Conte di Cavour and Aurora will be peppering it with HE shells. We'll see how this connection works for us. Let's observe how she is getting destroyed. Okay, that looks really good. For some reason, front gun of enemy battleship was pointing in completely wrong direction. They are just trying to turn it around. Enemy also lost quite a lot of stability. Okay, we damaged main gun. Looks really good for us. Oh, those were pretty heavy hits. Yeah, I don't see much chances for enemy right now. We still didn't damage the engines, so it's gonna take some time before we catch up with the enemy. Right, they turned away a little bit, so not all of our guns can actually fire at them. It's mostly front guns of every single ship. That's still fair bit of firepower. We've just set another flooding, set a couple of fires. That's really looking good for us, and that's basically the battle won. Unless enemy is going to do some magic trick and cause detonations on our ships, which is totally possible at that range. So I'm not yet celebrating a complete victory. However, well, you can see that chances are low. Come on guys, finish him off. We finally damaged engines with one of our previous salvos. So speed of... Oh! Yeah, just as I said that enemy may cause ammo detonation, and well, see, I just predicted that outcome. Unfortunately, one of my ships got sunk. It was basically the main ship of the class and main ship of today's video. However, remaining two ships took proper revenge and we won. That's another successful battle. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, making yourself a battleships that have a pizza base as an armor goes down same good as a pasta and are named after frutti di mare ingredient. Seems to not be that bad idea after all. What do you think about it? Right, so that's basically today's video. And as we are getting really close to Christmas, I would like to wish you all happy and very Merry Christmas. I wish you guys to get all the presents you would like, spend a nice time with your families and friends, and well, see you guys in my next video, which should technically drop on Wednesday. I'm hoping that I'm gonna make it for Wednesday, which is Christmas Eve. So expect the video to drop somewhere on that day. If I make it to prepare it before that time and set up everything on YouTube. If not, I might get some delay with my next video, which I apologize for. Unfortunately, well, Christmas. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to get informed about my new uploads, hit that notification bell button and don't forget to share your comments down below. Have a great day and see you all later. Latter out.